Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, JB Plus Health. Today we're gonna go over, I guess, my hair while we have a story time of my journey with PCOS. So I'm sorry, I am having a hard time with looking at myself and then looking into the camera itself. Gotta get used to it. This is my first personal channel. I decided to start off with something like this because I feel like I've been struggling with PCOS, for those who don't know, polycystic ovarian syndrome, for a while, dealing with weight issues with hormones and all of that. And then I've also had a recent discovery last year that I have type 2 diabetes. So we're gonna do a story time about that one later. We're just gonna cover the PCOS. So for right now, you guys could stop, subscribe to my channel, and also go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It is the exact same name, JB Plus Health, where you get to see me in my raw self, loving myself, loving who I am, being healthy, my weight loss journey, I guess. I don't want to call it weight loss journey, my healthy journey, because I feel like sometimes you get healthy and you don't see a pound move off the scale, but inches go. So yeah, I'm doing that all of that on that Instagram. But let's get started. So I don't know if you guys could see. Ooh, you could see now. I took out my braids and did a wash, a deep conditioner treatment, and some I attempted to color my hair. I attempted to color my hair, and as you can see, color wear. So yeah, I used this and nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Okay? Okay? Nothing happened. I used this. It comes with, what is this called? Anyways, the ammonia-free colorant comes with this step 2. Step 1. The conditioner. Showing you the wrong side. The conditioner. Instructions that I followed. I followed the instructions. Comes with gloves. You can see the little shiny thing. And then it said, part of the instructions, Spanish. I do not speak Spanish. Part of the instructions said, for resistant gray hair, 30 minutes total. For hair, 25 minutes total. I kept it in for an hour. But I know my husband's happy. Kept it in for a whole hour. My aim was to get this beautiful color that you see. Was my goal. And this color is honey blonde, right? Yeah, Honey Blonde. I hope it focuses where you can see the mirror. Probably can show backwards. Honey Blonde, and nothing happened. Anyways, so after I washed the color out and I deep conditioned it and I treated it and I did all the things that I was supposed to do, and this happened, I went ahead and I said, you know what, let me just fix she up and add some moisturizers, grease, beeswax. My husband's passing. Beeswax and Eco Gel. What hair product is the best? I am not an expert. I use what works for my hair. Just look at the eyebrows. Anyway, so I use what works for my hair. So to get the twist in my hair, I did beeswax, the Super Shore Grow grease, regular Eco Gel. A lot of people don't like this one, but she works for me. I can't really tell you why people hate it, but this is the only version of the product that I use and it works for me. But a lot of people don't like she. I use this and it works for me. Okay, that's just, it works for me. Okay, so get closer. So we all know about the shrinkage story. Yeah. You know about how that goes. Anyways, so I did it yesterday. I slept with it. I leave it in this morning because usually when I do it in the night and I wake up, the twist is still wet and it doesn't take. So I left it in this morning and it is now almost 12. So I'm going to take it out and you guys are going to see my twist out reveal. Hopefully it's a good twist out. Anyways, so story time while I twist out my hair on how I found out I had PCOS. So as I go ahead, I was age 16. I was going to school. I live in the Bahamas, right? And I was going to school there. And while I was in school, I used to have a lot of stomach pains, a lot of stomach issues, headaches. I used to be sick. I used to have a problem when it comes to, I guess I used to run to the bathroom a lot easy. This is grown folks talking, so everybody knows that everybody uses the bathroom. And yeah, I had that a lot. And there was one day when I was taking an exam and I had really bad stomach pain. I ended up going to the hospital. They did a lot of scans. They was like, oh, are you having sex? You might be having a miscarriage. And I was like, I don't have sex. And it was like, Mom, could you step out of the room? So my mom stepped out of the room and the doctor asked again, do you have sex? And I was like, sir, I'm a virgin. I don't have sex, okay? I don't. I honestly truly don't. I don't know what's going on. I'm in pain. Can you help me? Instead of trying to ask all these questions, can you just figure out what's going on? And he was like, this is the process of figuring out what's going on. So moving along, he decided to give me a scan. And in giving me the scan, he was like, oh, do you see it? And I was like, you know what I don't understand? When doctors are doing ultrasounds, right? I'm not a doctor. And I don't want to sound dumb. But when y'all ask, do you see it? No, I don't. I don't. I never do. I never do. You're gonna have to point it out to me, shape it out. I don't see it. I just don't. Y'all gotta stop asking me that. I don't see it. Okay, anyways. So he's like, do you see it? And I was like, no, I don't. So he said, you have 2 cysts on your, hold on, I gotta lay back and imagine how it was. Okay, you have 2 cysts on your left ovary and you have 4 on your right. And my mommy started to cry. Like, she was like, my mommy's a nurse. So she was like, what happened to her? So the doctor's like, she seems to have ovarian cysts. One second, I have a 3-year-old that is very interested in interrupting me. Oh, hubby came to the rescue. Is that grease? Yeah, that's grease. You're itchy?
Yeah.
You wanna go sit in the cool with daddy?
Yeah.
Okay, go on. I don't, come on.
Okay. All right.
You ain't gonna be long, I ain't gonna be long. So, yeah, like I was saying, he was like, we gotta do some blood work and all that. So he went ahead and we got the blood work done. By the way, guys, I am terrified of needles. I am terrified of needles. I will break down crying, having a fit, fighting the doctor who's trying to stick me and stuff like that. I mean, I was a little grown. I was 16, grade 12, ready to graduate high school. So I said I acted like I had some sense when I went to go and get my needle. This doctor sticked me 7 times to get blood. 7 times. I was traumatized. I was traumatized. I said never again. Never again. If I ever... if I ever in life need a needle, I like, since then, when I need needles, y'all can see like the grease is just getting everywhere. Since then, when I need needles, when I have to get needle or get stick, I just have a whole panic attack. Because I was already scared of it, then you stuck me 7 times. I can't wait to get to the part of my pregnancy so I can tell you guys how this doctor stick me. He stick me here and the needle come out here. Okay? Anyways, that's another story. So yeah, I was traumatized with needles. Like, it was worse after that. Like, my fear of needles became worse. When that happened, they did all the tests and stuff, and I had another appointment with the doctor like a couple weeks later. Wasn't private doctor, PMH, public system. Gotta do what I could do. So went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, oh, hey, just wanted to meet with you and stuff to update you on what's going on and what we found out. You have polycystic ovarian syndrome. And I was like, what's that? And she went ahead and she explained it to me. She said, well, polycystic ovarian syndrome is when you have like these pockets of cysts on your ovaries. It becomes hard for you to lose weight. Your hormones are very imbalanced. And then you also have issues to where infertility. It becomes hard to have a child. Y'all, she said all those things, and the only thing what hit me like a moving truck, like trailer truck, what my husband is drive, trailer truck, was when she said it's going to be hard to have kids because I don't want to seem typical or whatever, but I am one of those girls who grew up wanting to get married, wanting to have like 5 kids, wanting to be a stay-at-home wife, painting with my kids, playing pots and pans like they're drums with my kids. I'm waiting for my husband to come home through the door with his dirty self, have his bath run. That's how I envisioned myself. I always envisioned myself. And for those who don't like it or feel some type of way about it, I always envisioned myself as a very submissive, humble wife to a very strong husband. That's always I envision myself. I don't have a problem with submission. I don't have a problem with wife ministry. I don't have a problem with being wife. You understand? That's a topic for another day because I think we have taken lately. My generation has taken the word being a submissive wife, and kind of pull it out of context, and it makes it seem as though women who are submissive to be weak, and that's not true. That is not true at all, okay? That is not true. Wives who are submissive are not weak. They are strong enough to let their man lead. And let me tell you something. You know what? No. Next video, next topic. Stay on top. Okay, so yes, I found out I had polycystic, and when she told me about the infertility part, that hurt me, and I broke down because I was like, kids, and she said, yeah, and she was like, after my mom walked out the room, she asked me again, do you need any condoms for having sex and stuff like that? And I'm like, I don't have sex. And she said, okay, I just gotta make sure. Look at this, baby. Anyways, so I get off. But y'all natural girls, y'all like when y'all do a twist up and you out there flexing like, twist up done. And you got a whole twist just sitting there, one man standing, ain't loose out. I hate that. Anyways, okay. So after she said that, it kind of broke down and hurt me, and then mom walked out of the room. She asked me if I wanted any condoms for sex, and I was like, dude, I'm not having sex. So then when mom came back, she said, oh, you have any, you need to go on birth control. And I was like, okay. My mom was like, she have to go on birth control because I don't think she needs to be going on birth control, and I feel like that encourages her to have sex and stuff like that. And the lady is like, you don't even know she's not having sex now. She has to go on birth control. It's gonna help with her hormones. So I got the birth control, went on birth control, took birth control for about a month. And I didn't take it straight. I skipped a lot of days for taking birth control because as a kid, even now, I don't believe in popping pills. I don't. This is my opinion as not a doctor, as not an expert. Okay? I don't do the popping pill thing. I don't like it. I believe that every plant that God created, there's medicine naturally around the world, and I'd rather take natural medicine any day before I go ahead and I take one of those, before I go ahead and take man-made medicine. I'm not a fan. So I took it and stuff like that, and this where it gets serious. And people do not understand my faith and my weight in God. They don't get it. They don't get it. But when I stopped taking my medicine, I made it a thing to speak to God. And I was like, God, you know what? I'm going to come to you daily. Because if you are who you say you are, I know you're going to give me my kids. I know you're going to give me my husband. I know I'm going to be the mother that you called me to be, because the yearning that I have to be, a mother was so strong. The yearning of wanting to be a mother and wife, like, I know women dream of so many things. My dream was to be an amazing mother and an amazing wife. That's what I wanted out of life. And so I prayed to him daily and stuff like that. And I had another checkup. And when I went to my next checkup, the doctor scanned. And she looked at me, and she scanned again, and she looked at me, and she shook her head, and she scanned again, and she said, I don't see any cysts. I was like, pardon me? She said, I don't see any cysts. I don't see it. And I was like, I said, that's God. And listen to me. The prayer I had coming over there, I don't think I thank God enough the way he deserved to be thanked that day. Because you know when you're young and you're just, when you're just learning the power of prayer. I don't know if anybody else had that experience, but when you're just learning the power of prayer and you technically really don't know exactly how powerful until you're like, until you're like, yo, wow, it happened to me. Anyway, guys, this is my twist out. This is my twist out, and for right now, we're not coming to the end of my story, but we're coming to the end of this video because it's a lot to swallow when it comes to my life, my health journey, my spiritual journey, my holistic journey. Because believe it or not, everything is connected. Your spiritual life, your professional life, your social life, physical, mental, emotional, it is connected. It is connected. And God is real. You understand? You can't choose what area in life you want him to show up in. There's going to come a time in your life where you have to pause and you're going to realize that I need this power in every area of my life. This goes beyond going to church on Sundays, praying because mama taught you how to pray in the morning and in the night before. This goes beyond that. Let me tell you something. When you learn God for yourself, when you build a relationship with God for yourself, when you get to know him through discovering yourself, that's a whole different relationship. Because I have so much testimonies in me, y'all do not understand. And this is why I am so pro holistic journey. I am. The holistic lifestyle is what I'm about. That's what I'm about. Because if y'all only know, I have so much more to say. But I promised that I wouldn't make long videos, and it's going past the 25-minute mark that I agreed to. So I shall see you guys in another video that is going to be out in another 2 weeks where we finish my story. And remember, I use Cantu, beeswax, Eco Magic, and attempted to bleach my hair, dye my hair, whatever they want to call it, with this. And this is my result. Let me just come closer. This is my, oh, my eye. This is my twist out result. Gonna be mad because I'm gonna have to twist this back, but it's not gonna twist back today. This is my result. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to my story time. See you on the next JB Health. No, it's not JB Health. See you on the next JB Plus Health. You know why I say plus? Because I'm plus size. Bye.